under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ozzie Albies is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of the series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Hit in the air down the right field line. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Roll, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Nemo is under this one. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Swanson onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brandon Nemo.
So here's Brandon Nemo. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. High and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Striding in is Ronald Acuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on.
Nope.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Ready now is Michael Conforto, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Pache is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So stepping in is Francisco Lindor as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
That's
2-0 now. Fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. My goodness, up and in. Very dangerous that time as he dives to the ground. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in next, J.D. Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the belt, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in will be Austin Riley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it'll remain 1-2 as this is fouled back right off the catcher's mask that time, as he may need a second to clear the cobwebs here. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-2 now. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter will be Christian Pache. As he lines it out to center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Number 36, Ian Anderson.
So now to the plate, Ian Anderson. As he'll show bunt and come up empty, it's strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch on its way as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. And there are 2 away now. So a man at 3rd here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. From the belt, the pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Anderson on 3rd with 2 out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Leading up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, James McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. James McCann stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1.
No, inside. That's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First offering on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Tomas Nido will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Now the 0-1.
That's a ball. Look out, 21.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Scooped up to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Striding in is Brandon Nemo, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now another 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And a relay home. And he is in there.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Smith at second with 2 down. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next up, Michael Conforto flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on some.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Albies has a play. And that retires the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 4-2. Tomas Nido will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the right fielder, and this will bang up against the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Now batting, catcher. Travis.
Now into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Acuna rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
At the plate, Christian Pache. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Two and 1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
All even now, 2-2. Ozuna on second. Riley is over at first with 1 away. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the AB now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Tomas Nido. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Stepping in now, Marcus Stroman. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So here's Jeff McNeil. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Four runs, only 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ian Anderson, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ian Anderson.
First delivery to him. In there, 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Davis has got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ozzie Albies has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here 4-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nemo.
Brandon Nemo.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he popped him up straight up as this is right around home plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder,
So bases are empty with one out now. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. And now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. And now here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Ronald Acuna is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Way outside. 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Catcher.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Full count still. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. Score holds at 4-3. Sean Newcomb is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So here is Michael Conforto, a fly out and a single for him so far.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the AB now. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 14 on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Next to stand in is J.D. Davis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Next to hit is Tomas Nido. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Davis stands at first with 1 out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next to the Mets, no pitcher.
Jose Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First offering on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, number 6.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. 5-3 New York. Aaron Loop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Johan Camargo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now the first pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1. Second base.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Here's a look over to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Count still at 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. The Braves go down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For Atlanta, number 68.
Stepping in once again is Brandon Nemo. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Matzik comes set. Here's the 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Belted deep center field. Acuna going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Number 2.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Dominic Smith will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now back.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Here's the first pitch to him.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Nemo takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line drive base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. J.D. Davis, the next at bat, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That's a shame right there. Foul home run would have given his team the lead. Has to be able to refocus, recalibrate, set his sights on something over those 17 inches.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Touki Toussaint answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Tomas Nido will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jonathan Villar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's only 1 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Alonso has room in foul territory. 1 away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. Acuna digs in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Stepping up is Jonathan Villar, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nemo. Now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it 6-3. Trevor May comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. May is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nemo.
1 out.
The catcher.
So the next to bat will be Travis d'Arnaud. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Austin Riley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Marcus Stroman wins his 3rd of the season. Trevor May closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.